Imagine this. A company with a product so beloved, so deeply ingrained in the fabric of American culture, that they decide to change it entirely. Sounds like a risky move, right? Well, that's exactly what happened when Coca-Cola in 1985 decided to reformulate their century-old secret recipe. In the early 80s, Coca-Cola was under siege. Pepsi, their arch-rival, had been slowly eating away at their market share for years. The Pepsi Challenge, a blind taste test marketing campaign, seemed to prove that consumers preferred the sweeter taste of Pepsi over Coke. Challenged and threatened, Coca-Cola decided to fight back. The company's solution? A new formula for Coca-Cola. This was not just a minor tweak, mind you. It was a complete overhaul of the iconic beverage's recipe. The company spent 2 years and $4 million to develop this new formula, which they simply called New Coke. On April 23, 1985, Coca-Cola announced the launch of New Coke in a glitzy press conference. The company was confident. They had done extensive taste tests and the results were promising. Consumers, they believed, would love the new, sweeter taste. But oh, how wrong they were. The backlash was instantaneous and brutal. People didn't just dislike New Coke, they were outraged by it. Letters flooded in. Thousands of calls clogged Coca-Cola's hotline every day. Loyal customers felt betrayed. They wanted their old Coke back. The company tried to hold its ground, insisting that the new formula was here to stay. But the public pressure was too much. Just 79 days after the launch of New Coke, Coca-Cola announced they were bringing back the original formula, now rebranded as Coca-Cola Classic. The New Coke incident was a spectacular failure, but it wasn't all doom and gloom for the company. In a twist of fate, the return of the original formula sparked a surge in sales. Coca-Cola Classic was welcomed back with open arms and the company's market share rebounded. So, what can we learn from the New Coke debacle? Firstly, never underestimate the power of nostalgia and emotional connection. Coca-Cola was more than just a drink to people. It was a part of their identity, their memories. Changing it was akin to erasing a part of their lives. Secondly, research and data, while important, are not infallible. Coca-Cola had done all the right things. Extensive market research, taste tests, a well-planned launch. Yet, they failed to predict the emotional backlash. Lastly, failure is not the end. It can be a stepping stone to success. Coca-Cola turned a disaster into a victory by listening to their consumers and admitting their mistake. The New Coke incident, while a misstep, ultimately strengthened the bond between Coca-Cola and its consumers. So, here's to the New Coke incident, a tale of hubris, backlash, and redemption, a testament to the power of brand loyalty and consumer voice. A lesson that sometimes the secret to success is knowing when to change, and more importantly, when not to.